Hi Countryside, it's Joe Smith, your General Manager, and today is Monday, March 31st. And back with Scott Ortiz and a special guest, Mr. Kurt Herman. Thanks for coming on camera today.
Thank you.
So you're going to help us out with a one-bite review.
Absolutely.
The ever-popular one-bite review.
No pressure.
Never any pressure. No, we are a low-pressure club here.
Chef's right there, but there's still no pressure.
He's eyeballing.
Still no pressure.
So, Mr. Herman, how long have you been in Countryside?
Cindy and I bought in 2019.
Okay.
Over the verandas.
Okay.
But the cool part was my dad and stepmom have been here since they built the place.
87?
87-ish.
Outstanding.
Yeah, so I've been here all my life.
So many stories like that.
And
Seriously.
So it's really cool. My stepmom is still here.
Wow.
So it's unbelievable. I mean, I've learned Countryside from the beginning. It's fabulous, unbelievable place.
Awesome.
Absolutely
Great.
unbelievable place.
Awesome. Well, you're a big supporter of ours. We appreciate that.
That's right.
And we're coming to the end of Camp Countryside here.
Let's see the tent go.
Do ya? Are you being honest?
I'm not sure. I mean, the service, the people under the tent inside have been absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be a task to cover 3 different places out there.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'll have a bar tab at the lakeside, a bar tab at the grill,
Probably.
a bar tab at the dining room, and maybe with a cart. I may have one there also.
It's possible.
I could be asleep under the palm tree of one night, and you never know.
The good thing is that all the tabs diverge to the member account. So
Under Mrs. Herman, right?
whatever you want.
Exactly.
It's up to you.
Exactly.
Hey Scott, you got my
No,
check?
you never have to see it.
You got my check for today?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, you got my check.
I got you taken care of.
All right. So let's dig in here. We've got a new menu
New menu starting today, Joe.
starting today.
So
Monday.
we went a little off script. We've been waiting for the first Monday of every month.
Yeah.
Chef was so excited about this menu, we wanted to get it out a day early.
A lot of good
Right? Or
items.
technically a week early. So
Yes.
we're looking at March 31st being the first day of our new menu, April's menu. A lot of really good looking stuff on
Yes.
there. This one I know that we were super excited about when we saw it, so we wanted to start off with this. It's our Italian beef sandwich.
Looks fantastic.
Okay, we got a few people from the Chicago area, right?
Me being one of them.
Yeah.
You're Chicago?
Born and raised, yeah. So
Big deal up there, right?
this is Italian beef Chicago sandwich.
Yeah. So we got some.
High number for you.
Well, I mean,
We'll see.
Chicago
We'll see.
beef is. We'll see.
We'll see.
You know, it might be a little bit more critical.
Yeah.
You never know.
I think I
You know,
can.
Joe tries to be as fair as possible, I think.
So
But yeah, classic Italian beef sandwich.
Yep.
Some provolone cheese on there, a nice sliced Italian hoagie roll, some pepperoncini rings on there as well. We've got our au jus on the side
Yep.
for this one. When you order this in the restaurant, you can order it, you can request it to have it dipped. Okay? A lot of people like to have it dipped first.
All
It's going
right.
to come out to you nice and soggy and messy, and it's going to be an awesome thing. We decided to, we didn't quite brave it today,
We're going dry.
Yeah, we're going to go dry, we're going to dip, just because we can't completely make a mess of ourselves on camera. But
Well, some of us have to go back to work.
yeah, exactly.
All right. Well,
we're good
any
to go.
questions?
Ooh.
You want to dig in?
All set?
All right. You know the
Outstanding.
rules.
1, 2, 3 bites.
Yeah,
Up to
whatever
you.
it takes. Whatever it takes.
Still, it takes 2 all the time.
Exactly. We recommend more than one.
No, that one's yours.
You got
Scott and I are going to share this
We'll
one.
share this one.
So yeah, one bite. We know the rules.
This might
1
be
to 10.
might be a hunch sandwich, I think.
It might be. I think you're
We're
right.
gonna have to hunch on this one.
We're going to
You're
dip.
going to dip it?
Yeah, you got
Go
it.
ahead.
Got to. Go ahead, Joe.
No, you go first.
Oh my God.
All right,
Age
sis.
before beauty is what you're saying, huh?
Scott celebrated a birthday last weekend.
Boom.
Something like
Speaking
that. Oh
of-
my God, making a mess, Joe. Haven't even started yet. You're making a mess.
You dipped already, though,
Yeah,
right?
waiting for you two so I can hunch over this guy. 'cause
I got a second bite already.
There you go.
Go for it.
Beat us to it.
All right. I'm making a mess already. You know what? I don't know. True Italian beef, Chicago Italian beef, has a distinct flavor to it.
Ooh.
And I don't know what it is. Some people say it's the Chicago River water.
Exactly.
I don't know,
Unfiltered.
but I was not expecting the flavor, and I got it,
Outstanding, man.
which is a good thing.
That's a nice thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go one more also. Little bit of kick.
Yeah, a little bit. That pepperoncini's got a little bit of kick to it.
It's worth ordering.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I don't know that there's anything that isn't.
There hasn't been much. There
Yeah.
really has not been much. Yeah.
Got a little splatter of
I know.
Oh,
Yeah, Scott was hogging the.
I know. I
hogging the
apologize.
party.
Hey, I still made a mess, but
You ready
still
to
have it
score?
right. I think I'm good to go. Yeah.
All right.
It is. It's a good sandwich. I'm a big fan of that tang from the pickled vegetables normally in an Italian beef. So the pepperoncini
There's definitely a
are
tang in there.
awesome on that.
15 we can do, 20.
Yeah.
I believe Gerard broke
Anything
the
you-
record and
Yes,
gave
he
us
did.
gave
Yes,
us an
he
11,
did.
right, for one of his scores.
So
Watch your elbow. You'll have to go home if you make a mess of yourself.
I was gonna, yeah,
Yeah, be careful your arm there.
I was gonna be a little bit more critical because of just, my birthplace
Yeah,
and growing up on these sandwiches.
Sure.
I just have to preface that.
no,
before I
it's
flip
understandable.
forward.
It's understandable. No problem. Yeah,
You guys ready?
7 or 8.
it's gonna be pressure. It's gonna be pressure.
All right,
All right,
count it down.
let's go. 3, 2, 1.
9, 4, 5. I like
Yeah.
the
Once one of Joe's, Joe goes to the
7,
hundreds.
9.
That's okay.
Yeah,
It's a good score. Very good score.
9-1 is very high.
Yours.
In my preface there, I was going to be
Yeah.
very critical.
Of course.
I agree.
And this really, I mean, again, there's each city has those staple items,
We
right?
have cheesesteaks. You guys have.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you
Where
go.
are you from?
Pizza. I'm from New York.
Pizza Hut City.
Yeah, second best pizza.
Second.
Oh, look at you.
Chicago.
New Haven's
Oh,
first, I believe, right?
yeah.
Oh, Chicago,
You
you're
this
saying.
guy?
Ironically, no, I'm not. I like Chicago thin crust.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. But you would order it
Oh,
for
by
sure.
far,
Yeah.
by
Awesome
far.
sandwich.
I think this is going to be a favorite
Oh.
on the menu. I think it's going to get ordered a lot.
Yeah.
The only thing, it's funny, it's because one of those things that I never had growing up. I never had an Italian beef sandwich until I think it was, I don't even know, it's probably just a few years ago, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. But I never thought that I'd like cauliflower and carrots.
The jardiniere.
and celery, the jardiniere. Never thought I'd like that on a sandwich, but to me, the pickled vegetables, so that pepperoncini gives that pickled
Yeah,
vegetable
just a
flavor along with
I love
the.
the tang in the beef.
Yes,
Whatever that
exactly,
tang
yeah.
is, whatever it is,
Yeah.
was very good.
Awesome.
Awesome.
It's good
You
stuff.
got to get rid of me?
Well,
you can hang.
I want you to go enjoy lunch.
I will.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mr.
Thank you.
Herman.
You gotta
Finish
Appreciate
that
your
beer too. You
support.
finish it on camera, or?
No.
Oh.
Inside I will.
I think there was a challenge to
I know.
chug it, wasn't there?
I got a hockey game tonight.
All right.
Oh,
Save
outstanding.
the
Thank
chugging
you for
for
lunch,
then.
boys.
Thank you
Appreciate it.
very
Thank you,
much.
Herman. Thank you for your time.
Chef, fantastic. I would
Awesome.
order it, guys, without a doubt.
Awesome.
And I'll try to finish the beer inside.
All right.
Go show
Take
it off.
it easy.
Thank you, sir. Awesome, man.
Another successful one bite,
Yeah.
right?
It's good to see Mr. Herman on camera. We appreciate
Yeah.
it.
I'm looking forward to doing these in the club.
Oh, yeah. And, the menu, that's one of those things that, as much as we have kind of scaled back because of what could be done at one time out of the kitchen, chef's been great about changing up menus monthly to give that variety in the menu, which gave us an opportunity to kind of do these
It's the frequency.
monthly with new items. But you got to figure we're in there. Menus are going to change. Probably, we were doing quarterly.
Right.
Even if it is quarterly, there's going to be so many items on those menus that we'll have an opportunity to kind of do
we
these.
can stagger the menus
Exactly.
a lot too. You know,
yeah.
maybe you've got the outdoor, the pool cafe menu
Exactly.
that changes opposite from the menu. So in theory, I mean, if they
having a lot of change-ups.
if it's quarterly, you could offset the quarters and
Exactly.
you end up with 8 menu changes a year. I don't want to. I probably shouldn't set any expectations.
Let's
An area that I'm not good at,
scale back, Joe.
which is cooking and food preparation.
well, we appreciate it.
So I'll back off.
We appreciate it.
Back off. I'll go back to the general manager thing.
There you go.
Keep things generally.
You do good with that, man. We appreciate it.
All right, Scott.
It's technically beginning of the month,
It is
right?
beginning of the month.
And the
April
one
1st,
beginning of the
tomorrow.
other, April 1st. So we're looking at some anniversaries and birthdays,
Yeah,
right?
let's kick it off. Not too
Awesome.
many here. How about we start with service anniversaries?
Outstanding.
I've got 3. One of them, another impressive tenure here.
Big number.
Michael Andre, who is our mechanic in golf course
No,
maintenance.
that's a big number.
Michael is celebrating 20 years. One of those people you don't see, but works behind the scenes.
Exactly.
But is so crucial to the operation. We have over $1 million worth of golf course maintenance equipment, and Michael maintains it and
awesome.
keeps it operational for us.
Yeah, man, big job.
And funny enough, Michael and I worked together previously.
Outstanding.
He worked for some of the WCI clubs. He worked
awesome.
at Tiburon. He worked at the Colony.
Excellent.
Scott Ham real well.
Beautiful.
So interesting. When he ended up here, I was like, or I should say, when I started here,
Yeah, exactly.
I saw
He was
Michael.
here
I was
already,
like, "What are you doing
know
here?"
this guy.
So good stuff.
Small
20
world,
years.
Joe.
Also in JD's department, we've got Osman celebrates 4 years,
Beautiful.
and then very own Eric. Your Eric
Oh,
has a service anniversary, 8 years this month.
it's too much.
Eric's never too much with Eric.
Just joking. Just joking.
Eric's been a regular on camera.
He has been, yeah.
Really come
He
out of
acts
the
as,
show.
as one of our actors, really.
He is, I know.
Kind of plays a character, I think,
Back
most
there.
of the time.
Hey, Eric. Happy 8 years this month. Happy 8 years.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on to birthdays. Mariano
Oof.
in our kitchen.
Oof.
You and I go way back
We've
with
known Mariano for quite some time. I think I knew him since 2025 or 2005. I was going to say that makes sense.
20 years.
2005, 2009. Yeah.
April 13th. Shayla, who we've welcomed back here.
back,
Help.
yeah, exactly.
April 16th.
Excellent.
In golf operations, we've got James, who celebrates April 13th, and Matthew, April 16th.
Big.
And then
all these guys.
one of our new team members this season, Maggie, in wellness, has a birthday on April 27th.
Outstanding.
So, how exciting.
Big month.
Yes. All right.
People were busy. Yeah, man.
So, there's our birthdays, anniversaries
Excellent.
for the month of April.
Excellent.
Should I touch on
You got some stuff to talk about.
No.
You got some important stuff
No,
to talk about.
not-
Let's
just really two
hit those real quick.
important items, both on the same day, April 7th, which is Monday, a week from today.
Excellent.
We have our April town hall meeting, 4 o'clock at New Hope Church. That's the last one of the season.
Excellent.
So mark your calendars for that. And then also that same day, we are starting an exterior repaint of the pro shop and the cart barn facility. So those two buildings do not match the paint scheme of the wellness center or the clubhouse, and we are painting those to match the new clubhouse.
Nice
so
facelift. Yeah.
we will be operating, but there's going to be crews pressure washing the buildings,
Excellent.
getting them prepped for paint. We will have some parking spots blocked off, and we may need to at some point deviate the entrance into the pro shop to the side door while they're working on the front of the building. So, but more on that as we get closer.
Sure.
Just a couple heads up.
Throw it out there.
Yeah.
It's another day. We have another event, April 7th. Also, we got the speaker series.
Speaker series, yeah.
Yeah, the social.
One of our
media speaker
residents,
series,
Gigi?
Yeah, exactly.
Who is giving a presentation on how to worry less.
Exactly.
And
It's a big deal, especially this time of year.
Yes, yes. We have a few worries.
Yes,
You know, a lot of pressure
Yeah.
moving into
Sure.
the clubhouse there,
Sure.
so a little bit of anxiety.
Maybe we'll step in there for a little bit. We'll see. You got nothing
Yes.
happening that day.
No.
Town hall meeting is no big deal. Nothing to worry about.
But those speaker events have been
Yeah,
great.
they've been really good. They really
The
have
last,
been. The social committee's done a great job
They have
putting those together. I know they're working hard on getting some speakers lined up for when we're back in the clubhouse. Just because we've got more space, more opportunity to put together items like that in that venue. So that'll be good, and it's good to see people come out and support those.
Yeah.
So yeah, come on down for that one. It starts at 4 o'clock.
Good way to spend the Monday afternoon.
Exactly. It'll be inside the dining room. Just another thing for that day.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well,
Otherwise, I mean, one thing we wanted to kind of touch on, we had this past week, busy dinners. You know, we've been mentioning how important reservations are. People listened. We've got a lot of big tables, a lot of big table reservations. Yeah, that's really important. We had big groups. We had a group of 40 come out, sit under the tent for dinner. We had another group of 23, a group of 16.
In fact, I think
all of them making a reservation.
Mr. Herman's
It was
group.
Mr. Herman's group, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so giving us the idea that many people are coming is just extremely important.
Yeah.
Extremely important. Those big groups, we kind of had a feeling as we get towards the end of the season, a lot of people are trying to get together just to kind of say a little bit of a farewell. So those help out tremendously. So it was a nice week for reservations and dinner on Wednesday and Friday night of last week. We had our trivia night under the tent on Thursday, which was nice. People came out, had fun. We had a little over 100 people under here, which is kind of our max. Yeah. So it was good to see that many people out for that. Coming up this Wednesday, not only do we have dinner, which will be served inside, can be served outside, but we can have karaoke under the tent here. Karaoke, Joe. Big deal.
Karaoke is a big deal.
Yeah.
And
we got some pros.
There's some pros.
We've got some pros.
There's some regulars.
There's some regulars that come every month for that.
There's some talent.
There is some talent. And, the guy that comes out and does our karaoke, the DJ that works it, says that we've got some really good singers here. Yeah. So keep that in mind. You want to come down. You want to check out some good singers, some nice entertainment. Get entertained on a Wednesday night. If you plan on having dinner, make that reservation. It's kind of set up online to make reservations like you normally would for dinner. There's a little note in there that says that you don't have to make a reservation for karaoke, right? So if you're coming down just for karaoke, don't worry about making a reservation. But if you'd like to eat, please make that reservation. Right. It just, again, gives us an idea how much to prep for, and we're good to go with that.
Yeah. And, karaoke draws a good crowd.
Yes.
So,
for sure.
As you said, it's good to plan.
That's one of those things that, once we move over to the clubhouse, we're looking forward to seeing how that works out, whether it's outside by the pool bar, whether it's inside in the lounge. It's going to be a nice crowd. So we're looking forward to that one.
Everyone talks about, our regular entertainers, Kelly and Shelly, Double Dare. Yeah. I mean, very talented. We love having them here. But when you can come see your neighbors perform, I mean, why not?
Yeah, man.
It's pretty cool.
Beautiful.
So
a couple days. This coming Wednesday.
I hope Corey's here.
Corey did
he was
pretty amazing
job. The mic
job
was hot for Corey last.
He was on a roll.
He was on a roll. So I hope he's here.
Yeah.
So
excellent, man.
All right.
Otherwise, we're hitting this tail end of Camp Countryside, like we keep talking about.
I know.
We've got a parking lot party this week on Thursday.
Yep.
Dinner Wednesday and Friday nights again, and then we're coming up on our last concert out here at Camp Countryside in the parking lot. Blues Brothers on April 12th.
Blues Brothers. Kind of the Chicago theme here. We got Chicago beef right into the Blues Brothers.
Chef's trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. We're not sure. We kind of like you,
All right.
Want you to hang out,
This subliminally for me?
Of course, man.
Oh, wow.
We appreciate your work. We do.
So April 12th.
April 12th.
Blues Brothers.
Out in the parking
concert. We challenged you last video. Let's make April. Let's set some attendance records. So
keep pumping that up. Keep pumping
Countryside.
It up.
Let's make your reservations.
Yeah, man.
Change your flights if you're
push it back.
Yeah. Fly out on the 13th.
Yeah.
No reason to leave before the 12th.
No. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth staying.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
Scott, what else?
That's it for that.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
New menu starting today. Come and try it. We've got another One Bite next week.
Yes, sir.
So
special guest, right?
We do have a special
Everybody's a special guest. Everybody is, but we've got somebody who's making some moves.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yes, sir.
So keep an eye out for next week's video. Excellent. And I guess we'll see you soon.
Sounds
Scott,
good.
Thanks for the time. Countryside, thanks for watching. We'll see you around the club real soon.
Spending my time believing that I'm flying like a cannonball. Yeah. What if I'm just concealing that I'm waiting for a star to fall? Won't you do me a favor? Won't you hit me up, baby? All this time I'm looking at my telephone, 'cause I'm thinking of your hand.